Do you know what I mean?
It wasn't glam.
It wasn't
Nothing about
glamorous
that is
at
glam.
all, but the makeup was on point, the wig was on point, the thing around the head, the wellies, even though again flats, I totally get it, but ultimately characterised and based around the
and
character.
Had fun with it. She was like,
and she shuffled and she was doing the floss and like, honestly, like hands down.
She didn't just put on her face and bob on a dress that the Queen's
No,
worn.
she emulated the Queen, like how apart from the floss, because I mean the Queen ain't gonna stand there and do that, actually, but everything else around it I thought was great, like really, oh girl, snap for you.
Two blesses.
Bless. And I'm going to ordain you, because I think both of those looks were brilliant. Hi everybody, it's me, Demigod, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new to my channel, hello, welcome, how are you? Are you good? I'm good. Now today, we're going to be rocking it over with the incredible RuPaul's Drag Race. We've got loads of information to get to. Now before that, we have a special guest. Woo! All the way from Funny Girls in Blackpool, one of the leading ladies. Please say hello to the gorgeous Scarlett!
Hi! You're right.
Hi.
Thanks for having me, hon.
How you feeling? You alright?
Oh, I love it. I feel famous.
Well,
these lights and these cameras.
I know, it's great. In the studio, we're really pushing out the budget this year. Do you know what I mean? In Blackpool, yeah, sat on a couch. So we're here to discuss the release of the first episode of Drag Race UK. Now, before we start, just so you know, this is a channel of positive energy. Anything that we are discussing are our views. They're nothing to do with the Queens. So please do not send them any hate, any distress, or attack them in any way, because we are all of one family. That being said, of course, like I said, we are going to potentially ruin them at some point during this, but we are all friends, and we do know a lot of the Queens personally as well. So let's dive in. So what are your thoughts then? Because it is the first episode.
I loved it, and I think it's about time, don't you?
I'm obsessed already.
Yeah, same. Yeah. I loved how British it felt, how it wasn't overly, yes, mama.
It was relatable.
Yeah. Bag of chips walked in and said battered sausage, and I was like, I feel at home.
I get it.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm in Blackpool. I've had one.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, or maybe two, maybe 3 or 4. I liked the humour. I liked that it wasn't censored. I liked that they were able to say what they wanted to say. It was relatable. I really got where they were coming from with their humour and their personalities. Yeah. And I also feel like the UK version is more about comedy rather than look. Quality.
Not. Oh no, because quantity.
No,
that's the
no, it's not the right thing. But I know what you mean, though. It is. It's about like quality, but in a different aspect, isn't it? Because the quality comes from them being funny and talented in other ways rather than just lip syncing.
There you go. Or being really pretty.
Yeah. Which
I
can't relate.
Yeah, I know. Stars can't relate. What else? With being said though about it being different from the American one, I did enjoy how it still looks glossy and nice. It didn't look cheap.
Well, it had everything about the US version, especially the stage and the runway and, the judges. Everything was similar. Even the workroom was similar. Yeah. It had everything about that, but what I preferred about it was the overall Englishness of it. Yeah. And I did think that the judges would be overly like, tea and crumpets and the Queen and parade. I hope that lasts one episode.
Yeah,
and that's kind of it.
Over that.
Okay, so let's dive straight in then to their walk-ins.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed the show, but my least favourite bit out of all of it were the walk-ins. I was actually left a little bit disappointed.
A little bit flaccid.
Yeah, I wanted big and bold, and all right, fair enough, it might not be my thing, but I really wanted to see like gowns and more drag. I just felt it was more drab than drag.
I think for your first impression on the first ever season of RuPaul's Drag Race,
you're going to probably wear one of the things that's cost you the most money.
Yeah. Well, I would. And you don't know if you're going to stick around.
No.
And not everyone did.
By the way, spoiler alert, if you have got to this point and you're expecting us not to say anything about the show, then you are sadly mistaken. We are going to be discussing everything. So spoiler alert, turn off now if you haven't watched it.
Yeah. Stars.
Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, I was left just a little bit disinterested. It caught up really quickly after that.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but yeah, like you're right. Like if you're going to go in there, bearing in mind you could be the first home.
Yeah.
Would you not like amp it up a little bit? Because really, right. So let's just discuss like some of the ones that we liked and some that we didn't. So let's go with some that we didn't like.
Okay.
Always start on a positive, apart from now. So there was only two really that. Well, there was actually quite a lot that I didn't enjoy. Nothing felt finished. Everybody's piece had something that I didn't particularly like about it. Do you know what I mean? Apart from which we'll get to in a minge. Yeah. But yeah, my top two will come to. But my bottom two, I have to say, Vinegar. I did not get it. I didn't. It was like Scary Spice in red shoes and that wig.
But it wasn't Scary Spice because it was like a tailored suit.
Yeah.
If it was Scary Spice, it'd be more like a jumpsuit.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
It was kind of like Scary Spice meets
Lenny Henry.
Yeah.
And
that
Frank
wig.
Bruno. Yeah.
That wig.
Yeah. That was one that I just thought, oh girl, like you could have done something iconic. But I get it, you know, budget is, you know, smaller for queens.
Sorry to interrupt, she had my favourite entrance line.
Oh yeah, mine too.
And I howled.
Absolutely.
Howled.
Well, that's the thing, because there were a few that I actually found hilarious. And the bottom two walk-ins were for me Something Wong and Vinegar. However, they are two of the funniest queens on there. So I'm like, I can't really be so mean about them because I enjoyed their personality and I enjoyed what they brought to the table.
We're not being mean.
No, we're not mean. We're not mean. It's honest. It's from
It's
the
an
heart.
opinion and it's said with love.
Yes, and everyone has an opinion, just like a bumhole. We
Just
all
like
have
a... Can't say that.
my channel.
Bumhole. And then, okay, I'll do my least favourites.
Go on.
My least favourites were, again, sorry babe, Vinegar Strokes. And my other least favourite was Davina De Campo.
I kind of get it because we talked about it before. Like the underneath the costume was all right, and then you put a coat on it, and I was like confused.
The coat didn't match.
It didn't
made
match.
It look frumpy.
Yeah.
I wanted to see her iconic bright red
I
hair.
did. I wanted a full gown with sequins and a
massive braids,
boa.
Yeah, because that's how we know her. But then maybe she's trying to do something new, so hat off to her. But I just didn't like it.
Yeah, but maybe if you have like a brand, then stick with that, and because that's what people are gonna know you as. How dare you? But my top two, for me, Blue. But the only thing that annoyed me about Blue's costume, I know she said she doesn't wear a boob. Yeah. It needed a boob. And also, just to kind of give that overall shape. And the other thing I thought about it, I could see the corset lumps and bumps underneath, which I wasn't a massive fan of. Yeah. And yours?
My top two were... Oh, you've only done one of yours?
Yeah, we've got the same.
Oh, should we save the other one? Okay,
yeah.
So my other top twos were... my first one was Gothy. Yeah. I really liked the hair buns. I thought what unusual but pretty. And I don't know if you know this, but most people won't be able to tell. I'm a bit of a chav as well. I know,
shut up.
Shock. But she said like, oh, I like chavvy chic, and it was nice. I would wear the fuck out of that outfit.
No, you would. You really would.
Yeah.
I would not. I'd look like a middle-aged woman taking my kids
going
to school.
Lidl's or something.
I really would, yeah.
But I really enjoyed it. However, I wasn't a massive fan of the shoe.
I have to say, the one bit I did not like about that whole thing is the shoe. And that's what I'm saying about everybody having something about it that I was just a bit like, apart from...
Should we say it together?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. The Vivian. Yeah.
Gorge. Head to toe.
Head to toe.
Done.
Oh, make your whole body talk, bitch. Like, that outfit was insane. The makeup was insane. The hair was insane. Even the glasses were insane. Yeah. The shoe was insane.
The makeup complemented everything. Yeah. It wasn't just like, I let me bob on her face. She looked like a sexy toffee penny.
She looked what I would expect on RuPaul's Drag Race US. Yeah. That's no shade to the other queens at all. Her and Blue, I think, are the two that I would expect to walk in that door.
Yeah. Like, you wouldn't go, what are you doing here?
No, you wouldn't, would you? Yeah. No. But some of the others, and they've been clocked for it on social media because we had a little look earlier. There's been a few of them that have been like,
I'm not the only ones.
Girl. So that was their opening looks. There was a few that I wasn't really bothered about. I thought Bag of Chips looked a bit like she belonged on EastEnders, coming out of the
Queen Vic. But then, in her defence, because we've seen a lot of her before, and I've seen her perform before, that for her I thought was quite amped up and quite fun. Because it was form-fitting, it was tailored.
Yeah, that's true.
It was completely sequined.
Yeah, and I liked the kind of Charlize Theron hair, that was like slicked back, and
I liked
which I do quite a lot anyway, so I was totally gagging for that. But and then they went on to do a photo shoot, which is very US edition. Isn't
Yeah.
it? So the photo shoot is to hold your body in a shape and then hold your head in a shape and have the two mixed together as if you're...
I think it was actually quite hard because it wasn't just a photo shoot, stand still, look
No.
pretty. It wasn't like season 6, have a pillow fight.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
something completely
funny,
different. Yeah,
but it wasn't just a photo shoot. You had to be funny as well. And I think if you're intimidated and you've just walked in and you think, oh, I'm not that funny,
Yeah.
as well as, and then it's the first time really that they're one-on-one in front of RuPaul.
Yeah, and a camera or
Yeah,
whatever,
and all
because
that going
some
on.
of them might not have been in studios and stuff either. So, yeah, no, it is intimidating, and I
that
think
was
they
quite
actually
full on.
did really
Really
well.
well. I did. Yeah.
I didn't think there was any really apart from Gothy that I was like,
Yeah.
because she was like Gothy Kendall, and then she was like, but RuPaul was laughing and we were having a great time. And I'm like, RuPaul was laughing because it was the most awkward frigging thing. It was so awkward. But then somebody who did kind of make me go, oh, was Scared of Cat,
Yes. Yeah.
because I was kind of like,
Oh, that was
alright,
fun.
that was actually funny.
Yeah.
And camp.
Yeah.
And I totally got where you were coming from.
Yeah.
But all of them I thought did a really good job of that. The Vivian did voices.
Obviously, stick to what you know.
Stick to what you know.
Absolutely.
And she did really well at that.
Yeah.
And I think that might have been a bit set up, but whatever, like it's all good.
Yeah.
Um,
I really liked Bag of Chipses.
Loved
As soon
Baggers.
as she walked in, fanning out.
Yeah, yeah.
She's
On
one
the
to
floor,
watch, I think.
legs akimbo.
Yeah.
I'm going to be myself in my own head.
Davina, I thought was fun. That line.
What did she do?
The line about, geez, is that what I look like from down here?
Oh.
No more fucking carbonara for you.
Yeah.
I thought that was really fun and relatable. So I
And
was like,
not for you, skinny bitch. For me,
me?
no more, not for me.
She was good.
So yeah, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the whole kind of, funness of it. And then of course they had, the runways.
Yes.
Which we discussed before we kind of came on camera that the runways for me.
Yeah.
We kind of expected them to have to make something
Yeah.
or design something because obviously there was the two different costumes
Yeah.
throughout. But then ultimately,
Yeah.
I do think that that will come in other challenges. I mean, they've
Yeah.
already had to do a photo shoot, be funny, and
Yeah.
2 looks on the first one. So maybe
Yeah.
making something might have been a bit.
But when Rue did the whole like, oh, hold up, like that was a really bad RuPaul.
It was more like Santa.
But when he was like, hold up, and then I was like, oh, here we go. Here's the actual challenge. It was
I
like,
actually thought that they were going to bring in another queen.
yes, that would have been fun.
Yeah, I thought they were going to be like, hold up.
Bibi
there's a
Sahara
30
Benet again.
Shantula.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, no, but I did think they needed to do. I don't know. I was a
Yeah.
bit like, I think they got off easy in a way.
Yeah,
I
in
mean,
a
I
way.
wasn't there.
I mean, we'd have been bricking it, I'm guessing,
Yeah.
if we were there, but we were not, or invited.
We're getting to that now.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Okay, so can we just have a moment for the judges?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was really, really shocked by one of them.
I know who you're going to say.
Coming down the catwalk, wearing his gorgeous geography teacher, best suit jacket with a red top and flares.
Not just flares, your mum's flares.
Your mum's 1960s flares.
Oh.
Yeah,
And he's
no.
really handsome and he didn't...
He's so hot and
Yeah.
he's such a handsome dude with such a great body, and I just look, what, or what is this? How is this? And then you had Alan Carr, who sashayed down in this gorgeous suit,
Yeah.
really living his fantasy, and then these are the people that are dragging drag.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you can't dress him in that. And if I was on the wardrobe and I saw him walk out in that, I'd be like, no.
No, hun.
Go and get changed, baby. Put this on. Put this, Valentino suit on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, babe.
But Alan Carr, yeah.
looked lovely.
He looked great.
And wasn't he hilarious?
So funny.
Hilarious.
Genuinely funny. What's that line he said about Gothy Kendall?
Looking like an estate agent.
An estate agent that's gone to the fair, had a face painted for 50p and gone back to work and gone, rawr.
Rawr. Hey, Susan, do you like my... Do you know what I mean? Yeah, not the one.
But he's generally hilarious.
Hilarious.
You can't
Yeah.
get away from that. Because I'm looking forward to Graham Norton being on
Yeah,
there.
and I'm looking forward to both of them being out at the same time.
At the same time.
'Cause
So I
that'll
think
be
they'll
camp.
bounce off each other.
Yeah, that'll be good.
I would guess so. Michelle, stunning as always.
Gorgeous.
And
I clocked, you didn't.
yeah.
First time we've seen her on RuPaul's Drag Race since the breast reduction.
I
am
did not
right.
know.
I do think I am right. Am I?
I'm going to go with it. I have no idea.
think
I'll have to
so.
rewatch. But I mean, she was quite covered up, wasn't she?
Wait. I think I just lied.
Did you make that up?
I think last season
You
she
heard
was
it
as well.
here. Michelle Visage has a breast reduction.
At some point.
At some point in her life.
Yeah. Whether it was
and a
now.
big job, whether it was 10 years ago.
Who knows?
Who knows? We're making it up. So it was this year, apparently, and she looked great, though.
She does look great.
She looks great.
Strictly's agreeing with her because she's looking, oh wait, this is probably a lie again, because she might not have even started Strictly by when this was filmed.
She went off. This was ages ago, because Strictly's live, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Well, she looks
But
nice.
she looks great. So I mean, wow, we're making all of it up here.
So many facts.
So many
Just
facts.
full of facts.
RuPaul looked amazing.
Yes, as always.
As always. I have to say, his makeup's taken a completely different turn. I don't know if it's Raven who is doing it in the UK.
It still looked lovely.
It looks lovely, but just something
It just looked
different.
a bit different. It might just be the way it's filmed. And stuff,
Yeah, that's
and
true.
the lighting and whatever. Did you clock? I think she had red contact lenses in.
She definitely does wear contact lenses. I don't know if they were like a
looked
reddy
red.
brown.
They looked like red, and I pointed it out to Mercedes, and she was like, "Oh yeah."
Oh.
So, unless they're both dumb bitches.
Comment below. Comment below.
Did she?
Have red contacts in? Is she a demon? I mean,
knows?
she doesn't age.
Who knows?
So, I mean,
There we go. You heard it here
there
first.
you go. You heard it here first. All right, so let's crack on then, because the most important thing about all of this, and I'm sure you guys know if you've watched my channel before, I like to friendly judge what they're wearing in a nice and positive way that doesn't make them feel bad about themselves and makes me feel slightly better about myself. So we are going to do a thing which is called Bless or Mess. So do you know how it works?
Yes.
Pretty
That rhymed.
explanatory.
Yes.
Yeah, so we literally watch them, what they're wearing, be on the screen, and then we just kind of make a judgment on it if we think it was nice, if we think it was bad, and then at the end we'll choose who wins, who had the best 2 looks of the week, because there was 2 looks this week.
Yes, there was.
There was 2 looks. The first one was Queen of Your Hometown, and the second one was Queen Elizabeth Realness,
Yes.
which we'll get to in a minute.
Oh.
So, are you ready? We'll see you in a
Good.
second with Bless or Mess. So first queen then on our roster is the gorgeous and very funny Bag of Chips. Yay, Bagger! Love you, Bagger. So her first one, she came out as a kind of Amy Winehouse.
Yes. Camden Town.
Camden Town, which is odd because she's not actually from there, because she's quite northern.
Yes. Oh, yeah, she is, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, choices, she lives there now, so yeah totally get it, understand. I just thought, if it was an Amy Winehouse-esque thing, I thought if she hadn't have come out and played it up the way she did,
Yeah.
it was a bit basic.
Yeah, if she didn't do all of the one shoe on, one shoe off, walking, stumbling around.
Yeah.
It was just...
Because, I mean, from the face up, I get it. Like, it looked quite Amy Winehouse-esque. From the neck down, apart from the shoes, I was like, okay. Oh, yeah.
But then Amy Winehouse, I guess, isn't like... Well, she's... If you just picked up a dress and I wasn't wearing it and you didn't see any hair or anything, and I said, who am I going to be tonight?
Oh, yeah, I suppose you
You'd
wouldn't
probably
really
be
know,
like,
would you?
I don't know.
Mark Anthony,
Because you saw the hair.
Yeah.
But no, I thought it was fun.
I thought it was I thought she was great at it. So whatever she was wearing was kind of irrelevant to the fact that she was hilarious.
Yeah.
So I mean, for me, do I love the outfit? No. But did I like the overall thing?
Presentation, yes.
So for me, I'm gonna bless it.
Same. Bless.
Amazing. Second one was her queen. It was in the pink.
Yes.
I didn't love it. I just thought it was a bit charity shop-esque. I mean, I kind of got it. Like, I liked the work on it. I just thought it was a bit safe. It was a bit plain. Compared to some of the other competitors, I did think it was a bit
It wasn't
plain.
as creative, but...
No.
It was, I think, for her again, and I don't know if I'm holding her to a different standard because I'm not trying to imply that she's not polished, because that's rude. But, like, she herself says she's a bit trashy, a bit gobby. Do you know what I mean? Whatever. I think it all went
It was
together.
all her, wasn't it?
But it all looked nice. It all was polished. It all looked.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It looked.
Yeah, I mean, if you're holding her at a different standard in that respect, then yeah, I kind of get it, because for her, it's actually probably really polished.
Yeah, and she says herself, when they said, "What are you going to bring to the competition?" She said, "I'm going to bring my personality,
Yeah,
my
that's
gobbiness." So she's not a self-proclaimed look queen.
No.
I think it was really good.
Okay, well, judgment.
Yeah, I'm going to bless.
Sorry, Boo. I'm gonna mess it. It wasn't my fave. Okay, queen number 2 up here on this screen is Blue Hydrangea. I can't do that without saying it some kind of weird way. Blue hydrangea. Hydrangea.
Try and do it in an Irish accent.
I don't do accents. Those of you that know me know I don't do accents. Go on, you try it.
No.
I don't want to make a fool of myself. But so Blue came to the table. I have to say, she did blow me away, if I'm honest. I loved it, and even if it didn't have the Titanic bits at the top, is that what it was? Titanic?
Yeah,
it was Titanic, wasn't it? Yeah, the cranes
made the Titanic.
Yeah. Even if it didn't have that, I thought the dress on its own was absolutely breathtaking. I thought it was gorgeous. But the fact that it had the bits on the top, totally get it. Yeah. For me, an absolute bless head to toe.
Yeah.
Bless.
100% bless.
And then she had one of my favourites.
Yeah.
Queen runways. One of my favourite Queen runways, which was the kind of half face on a £2 coin.
Yeah.
I loved that, the conceptuality of that. Is that a word?
Yeah. Well,
Conceptualism. Anyway, the concept of it was insane.
Yeah.
Like, loved that from both sides as well. It was impeccable. But even if you took that penny off and you just had the dress, I actually thought the dress and the shoes was still insane. Do you know what I mean? Like, I really like, because obviously she's holding it up there.
Yeah,
but I mean, she had it dropped down. I just thought it was just so well done. The only thing I would have said about it is that I wanted the silver to come down, and then the penny to be round the shoulder.
Oh, do you think? Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So like, it was like kind of gold round here, up and down the collarbone. So you'd have seen.
But definitely the neck and shoulders.
Yeah, it stopped. But I mean, for me, like, insane. I loved it. Thoughts?
You just echoed everything I would have said.
In that case, then total less from me. Bless. Oh, I want to do it.
Yeah, in there.
Can you do it for me? Just go off camera and I'll see if I.
Oh no, I did a really bad one because it was for you.
I'll take it. Okay, let's move on then. Next queen up on the screen is the gorgeous and very, very humble Miss Cheryl Hall.
Oh, I sensed some shade there.
No, I mean, in the episode, I do have to say she was a bit.
She was getting the bitch edit a little bit.
She was a little bit, and I can kind of see why Vivian was like, "Girl."
That's in the coming up, isn't it?
Yeah. No, there was a bit in where they were in Untucked, or what is Untucked, but it's like while they're deliberating where they film them backstage, and there was a bit there where Cheryl was talking, and Vivian's face was like, you shady bitch. Yeah. But I mean, I totally got it as well, because part of me was like, girl, shut up. Like, just take the note for what it is. I mean, you know. Anyway, we'll get to what they were wearing. We'll get to that. Yeah. While we're on the subject, though, of the rest of the show, just really, really quickly, I expected a few more pit crew.
Oh, yeah.
And not that they weren't good looking, they were lovely.
Handsome young men,
strapping handsome young men. But I wanted like a full friggin' fleet of them to walk in.
Army. Especially
like, I wanted a full rugby team to come in.
With the helmet things.
Yeah.
What are they called? And they do the
thing. Beefeaters.
Yeah. They do the thing at the Queen's house. The Queen's house.
Just popped outside the Queen's house.
They do that thing and they swap. Where am I going with this? I thought they were going to do like a whole like March Ruin or something like that. Very British, because they're loving the whole
British vibe thing. No.
And then they had just 2 of them.
But do you think there'll be more?
Well, I've seen more on Instagram, and they went to the premiere.
Yes, there were. There were at least 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Where were you?
Why weren't you there on the first one? Maybe it was too early for them. Maybe they had to, like, you know, work them into it. They don't want to overload us with sexual magnetism early. Anyway, back to Cheryl Holt. Yeah. So, opening look for Cheryl, because she is from Essex.
Near me. Shut up, hun.
Shut up, sugar heart. I know, no, I kind of enjoy it. It's alright. It's nice. It's the only American bit of RuPaul's Drag Race UK we've had, to be honest.
Well, there you go.
Loved it. Yeah. She was wearing the white dress with shoe, which had toilet paper on it, and she had the patchy tan, big blonde hair, great makeup, and she nailed that.
It was quintessentially Essex from head to toe.
Yeah,
I know that lady from going shopping in Harlow. And and you see him.
I've been that lady. I've been that lady many times.
The white stiletto is like a thing, isn't it? That's like a thing about Essex. People say. White stilettos. The only thing is, I thought the dress was a bit basic, but ultimately, I mean, that is kind of without shading Essex.
I think it was more about the tan and about the shoe and about the big hair rather than what she was wearing, if you know what I mean. It's the whole concept.
And the character of it, she was really fun with it. She walked down, she was still spraying herself with fake tan.
Yeah, she did, because it was on the dress by the end as well. It's all over her hands, and I was like, oh, quite cute girl.
Yeah, clever, I like that.
For me, absolute bless.
Yeah, bless.
Loved it. However, that is the only thing that redeems you, because this runway of Queen Elizabeth, girl, did you, what were we saying before, like Google image the Queen and then just get a costume made? Because for me, I was really left disappointed. It was so basic.
She said while she was on the runway, like her little VT was like, oh, I got this iconic look, but I put pearls down it to sort of zhuzh it up, and I thought,
no, that's not zhuzhing it up. No, I want like...
And I'm so sorry, we've not discussed the worst part.
Oh, don't tell me about that bloody black character shoe.
A black shoe?
Oh, it was just no. And no handbag.
No handbag.
Girl.
Where are you going to carry your Werther's Originals?
Yes, of course, and your corgi.
Yeah.
Apparently she does have nothing in that bag, you know.
No, nothing. No, she doesn't carry money,
No,
does
she doesn't carry money, she doesn't carry anything. So she literally has a bag. So maybe it's to smack Philip over the head with.
Maybe.
Just like,
he's driving.
Philip.
Tell him to wake up.
Yeah, wake up, drive properly. Maybe it's to keep her extra hand in. Maybe that's fake and she just keeps it in a handbag.
She just
wafts one underneath the window.
But yeah, black shoes, no handbag, boring dress.
Yeah, absolute mess for me. Yeah, I was disappointed by that.
Yeah.
Left wanting more.
Very flaccid.
Yes. Cheryl, you left us flaccid.
But you looked
flaccid.
Pretty. You looked really pretty.
Flaccid.
You were pretty though.
Next queen on the screen is the one and only Crystal. Now, can I just talk about Crystal's name? Was it originally Crystal Beth?
Oh.
And they just made her change it to Crystal? I swear that that's a thing.
There's a...
Google it for me and write it down below, because I swear that was her original drag performance name.
But maybe she wasn't allowed to be called that because it's like...
It's a crystal meth.
Yeah. What's that? Young and innocent.
I've never heard of that. Anyway, so her opening look was this. I liked the colour of the dress. I like that teal blue.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
Yeah. And I liked the pearl wig thing, because I've never seen one before.
I've never seen one.
I kind of went, oh, okay.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? I like all the things,
but not together.
Separately.
Yeah.
I like all the things separately. You said before, didn't you? It looked like she'd got this big dress, and then because she was wearing the top, she was like, "What can I do to make it tie in?"
Yeah.
Whack a sticker on.
Yeah. It was like, oh, I've got a brief to fit. That'll do, because I'm not using it for anything else yet, and I'll just bob this on it.
Yeah, absolutely. I just didn't think the elements were all completely different for me.
Yeah, and the way, especially compared to her entrance look, which was like quite wacky, I was a bit like, okay, if you took the pearl thing off her head, it was just a puffy dress. It wasn't an unattractive puffy dress.
It was just a puffy dress, wasn't it?
Yeah.
With a sticker on.
Yeah.
Okay, so me, mess.
Yes,
that one's out the window. However, redeeming yourself completely with the next look, the Queen Elizabeth look, which was beautiful.
Yeah.
Head to toe latex. All the embellishments were real replicas of the original. Yes. Which I gag for somebody who actually does their homework and really attention to detail. Loved it. Loved the hair. Loved the wet look leggings. Yeah. Everything about it I thought was great.
Top to bottom, looked nice, did the job.
Yeah.
Looked good.
Yeah, and it was slightly out the box, but it wasn't too out the box that it was
because it wasn't just, I've had her costume made, Cheryl. It was, I've had a costume, sorry, I'm such a bitch. It was... Beast! No, it was, I've had a costume made, but I've edited it into I've made it different.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it was latex, and it was like, oh, I like that.
It was just a little fancy twist that I kind of enjoyed, I got down to. Yeah. So for me, it's a complete bless for you, Crystal.
Bless.
The second one. First one, boo. But no, second one, bless. Let's move on then to our next queen. Next queen on the block, or the chopping block, is the one and only DDC, Davina De Campo! Davina De Campo.
Live singer, opera. She can do it in 27,000 languages. In the splits, leg behind her head.
Upside down with a dick in her. She can do it all. Do it all. I'm going to get so much shade. I didn't like the first one.
No.
I didn't like the hometown one. I thought there was so many elements.
Yeah.
I just couldn't keep up with the colours and the scheme of it all.
Yeah.
With also my main gripe, David, our editor, just said as well, didn't he? Was the fact that the boobs, like the trumpets, weren't erect. The trumpets were flaccid.
They were a bit floppy.
Yeah, like get the trumpets up, like full nips out trumpets.
If you're gonna, like a Madonna comb moment.
Exactly, that's what I think
They're
they
a bit like-
should have been, but I think probably she put the costume on and went, oh, that's a bit droopage. There was that, and I love a bit of Priscilla hair. You know, the whole like kind of
the foam
head,
not real hair.
When it's back.
Yeah, it was all a bit forward.
It was a bit
looked
too
a bit
forward.
cumbersome.
Yeah, oh, that's a really good word, Scarlett.
Thank you.
Today's word, sponsored by Scarlett, is cumbersome.
And that wig with the headdress on it, for me, was cumbersome.
Cumbersome? No, it was good. I liked it. No, it was nice.
Anyway.
I don't really dig, and also I'm really not a fan of polka dots. I don't know what it is. It's just something I've got to deal with in my life. I don't really like polka dots, and I don't like lime green. So the two things together in that are like not giving me life.
I was like, is this lime green? Do I?
No, yellow, darling, yellow. But I mean, she makeup-wise, she looks gorgeous always. I just don't really like the look, if I'm honest. Mess.
Oh, we were rambling.
Mess. However, I kind of digged the next one. No, that's me on my pictures. Sorry, let's have a little look. Oh, no, it's not on there anyway. She was wearing the quintessential queen. With a reveal.
We love a reveal.
Yes.
Imagine it's my nipples.
It's just you and your boy nips out.
Love the reveal. That was probably the best bit for me.
Yeah, I mean, I liked it. The queen thing was really quintessential queen. Like
good.
It was good. Yeah, it's not going to blow me away. It's not, it's not insane, but it was great. Like, it was good.
The wig, though, did you clock the wig?
I did clock the wig. It was a bit
hard.
Yeah, crusty at the front.
Hard. But
not that I can give anything, but I mean,
it was but from overall, and with that fun twist at the end, I thought that's fun. It was different.
Yeah, I like the garter thing, and I like the fact that the queen was like there in like lingerie type thing. But yeah, I mean, for that's the saving grace to that outfit for me. Again, makeup was good, so yeah, that's a bless.
A soft bless.
A soft bless, yes.
A
non-integral bless. Okay, next queen out on the screen is the one and only Gothy Kendall. Gothy Kendall.
Meow.
Gothy Kendall. Oh, Gothy, I had such high hopes for you because you're so, talented makeup-wise and Instagram-wise. Like, I had so much hope. And then... opening look, hometown look, I kind of get it. Cheetos, cheddar, the tigers, I get it. If she'd have done her whole body in that...
Because have you seen her Instagram
She's
post?
just put up a post, and it's the whole body with a tail and the face. I totally would have. I would have shat my life out to see you on the stage in that.
But they had to do two looks. How
much
time did they have?
Yeah, that's true.
But then she could have got.
But then they all changed.
She could have got a cat suit that was that, and then tied the makeup up into it.
Thank you. You took the words right out of my mouth. And then she wore this boring black bodysuit dress con thing.
A blazer dress. How boring.
Oh. I would never.
But not for that.
No, it's just. I just thought it was bland and unplanned. Thank you.
Poet.
Bland and unplanned.
I think her makeup was good though.
No, I have to say, the tiger thing was great.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
No, I couldn't do that either. No. But I mean, ultimately, the comment about her, going to the fair and having it painted for 50p. And this bit, row, stomp, 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 row, stomp, 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 stomp.
But it was thump, 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 thump.
Yeah, it kind of, it was like, the Burbs and the Beetlejuice, do something else or, move or whatever. But I mean, for me, absolute mess.
Oh, see, that was instant karma.
That was karmish.
I just plucked. Oh, no.
Ruined a pair of tights. Ruined. I don't know why you're wearing them, they can't see your legs.
But I feel like a woman.
She feels like a woman. Oh.
Anyway.
So moving on to the second look, which I did we? It was a mess, wasn't it? The first one was
Oh,
a mess.
yeah,
The first
sorry,
one
mess.
was a mess, yeah.
Yeah.
The second one, girl, what the hell? Like, it's there's nothing to it. Nothing. It's literally a little bra top thing with a sash and a really crappy
Underskirt.
Yes, thank you.
Crinoline?
God, you're all for the words today, aren't you?
Crinoline.
We should do our research before we
That's
do
an
this.
actual word because I say it at work. It's,
Really?
it's something about underskirts.
It's an underskirt. And it's not even a good underskirt. It's meh. It's a
But again, her face
menderskirt.
was pretty, and she's great makeup.
But that's not what the show is
No,
all
yeah,
about.
okay, yeah.
And it's not all about just being funny. Like, you have to show different elements. And she
But
could
if
be
I'm just
pretty,
looking
but-
at just that and I don't know her and I didn't see her awkward walk, I'd go, oh, she's beaut. Don't like her outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awkward walk. That walk, girl.
Shade.
Seriously. Shady.
bless her.
But I think it was herself. She was saying that she's not really performed.
No, yeah.
I mean, and it does show, like, no shade, girl, because actually you are beautiful. Like, she's
Yeah.
got such a stunning face.
Yeah.
But she's not, like, a performer.
No.
I think she
When-
DJs quite a lot.
When you, like, even though we didn't like Cheryl's dress,
She
especially the
sold
second one,
it.
She knows how to walk, she knows how to carry herself.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you can just tell the ones that are shitting themselves.
And the ones
And
that
she was
really know
shitting
what
herself.
they're doing. And even if
Yeah.
the outfit's crap, if you can still pull off,
Bag of chips first outfit, Amy Winehouse.
ta-da, pulled it off.
Outfit was off the Primark rack, the
It
actual
really
dress.
was. Yeah.
But her performance was wonderful.
Yeah. I know, I get it. So for me,
It's another mess.
it's another mess. Yeah, it's
Two messes.
Two messes in a go. So sorry, Gothy Kendall.
Sauce
Sorry,
bag.
Gothy Kendall. Gothy Dent. No. Next out, the one and only brand new baby of the bunch, the youngest competitor ever
know.
is Scaredy Cat. Now, I've just got to say something about Scaredy Cat before we even crack on. So she did a VT and she was like, or it might have been when she first walked on, and she's like, I'm playful, I like to sit out in the sun. Bitch,
yeah.
you have never seen the sun.
Never.
Do you paint your face white with some rose on the lip? What the hell? You are the whitest person. She looked like an extra from Twilight.
She's the whitest person since Nicola from Girls Aloud when they first came out.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
Like
Or Anne Boleyn.
porcelain. Porcelain?
Henry VIII's wives, you know, they were all white, weren't they? It's very Elizabethan,
Oh, yeah.
like that
English
whole
Rose.
area. Yes, English
Jesus
Rose.
Christ.
Yeah, that was, and I'm sorry, but like, girl, get a tan, bitch, or fake tan.
See the sun. Go
Yeah,
outside.
I mean, she is ginger, and a very specific shade of ginger, isn't she?
Yeah.
Like a luminous type ginger. But anyway, that's enough about
we
that.
digress.
So yes, we digress.
Fail.
So she walked on in her first look, which is almost woodland nymph.
Yeah.
I guess. I love. There are bits I like about it, and bits that I'm a bit like,
Yeah.
girl, did you buy that from Primark? Or like the underdress, I do not really dig.
No, I didn't get it.
I didn't understand that. I didn't really understand the socks either.
No.
Woodland nymph probably would have legs out and
But we
whatever.
did like the shoe.
I loved the shoe. Attention to detail on the shoe was very
they
good.
were fun and it tied in with what she was going for.
Yeah, of course. There's a bit of camouflage going on there. I loved the hair. I kind of got the hair. It reminded me of The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. You know, like that whole like judge hair.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like lion hair.
I'm like, oh, yeah.
You know, like a judge sits in the chair, and they have
Yes.
like the curly like little
Oh, yeah.
wigs on.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's what that kind of gives me a bit. / Lion, Witch and the Wardrobe sort of thing. I mean, it was all right. Like, I wasn't obsessed about it. I
Yeah.
wasn't upset about it. But yeah, so
I'm going to gentle mess that. Yeah. It wasn't my fave.
No, it wasn't my favourite. And there were others that we've messed and they've been on par.
Yeah.
Or worse. Okay.
Yeah.
Gentle mess.
Yeah, a
Gentle mess,
soft
because there were
mess.
bits that I liked. So
Yeah.
it was a gentle mess. And then the second one, she came down in the baby.
Baby. Yeah.
Which I totally actually, you know, for a different
Yeah.
spin on it, actually.
She's the only one who really made it about her. Do you know, like,
Yeah.
put herself into the queen.
Yeah,
bit.
which I actually thought was quite
Well,
clever.
actually, maybe Crystal did too with the latex because she likes all that and she
That's
wore
true.
that for her promos. That,
Yeah.
that was wrong. But
Yeah.
what I mean is that, like, she referenced herself
yeah,
in
she
her...
emulated herself
Yeah.
into
And I really
the
liked
queen.
it.
I did. I didn't. I think Michelle was a bit shocked when she lobbed a shoe at her.
Yeah.
I didn't not enjoy it. I liked it. It was all right. I don't know.
I liked it. I thought it was
Yeah.
clever.
Yeah.
And she's the only one who did something
that wasn't new, like old new queen.
Old queen. Yeah,
Yeah.
old lady queen.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. All right, she gets points for that. Okay, then, Scaredy Cat.
Yeah.
Bless you, baby.
bless that
Bless
as well.
you.
Bless.
Literally, baby. Bless you,
Yeah.
baby. Bless
Yeah.
you. Let's move on then to the next one we've got. Something Wong, which, off the bat, I think she's hilarious.
And I feel like I shouldn't say that name.
I feel like when I say it, I'm being derogative.
Yeah.
Like derogative.
Something
Is that
Wong.
derogative? Derogative to, or racist.
Yeah.
Not racist, but yeah, like I think she's brilliant.
yeah.
Apart from the beginning bit, like I actually think she's
Yeah.
lush.
Yeah.
Like I actually really like her personality.
Whimsical,
which came
Fun.
across in the first look, which was hometown of Birmingham with the
Yeah.
bull. I actually loved it.
Yeah.
I think it's the cleanest and the most polished that she has looked
Yeah.
so far in like the promo,
Yeah.
in the beginning,
Yeah.
in the next look that we'll get to in a minute.
Yeah.
Like I actually love it.
Yeah.
And the tits were in the right position.
Yeah.
I didn't like the jewellery. I think that could have been a bit darker, but I mean, I love it. I love everything
Yeah.
about it.
100%.
Yeah.
It was big and bold.
Yeah, like she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, bless you, baby.
Bless.
Bless you, Something Wong.
Wong.
Oh, and actually, I have to say, another one that I actually really enjoyed was
Yeah.
the walk down as the stamp.
Yes.
The only thing I don't like about it is that hideous white dress.
Yeah.
I think it is
It's a bit of a
so
bedsheet.
so plain. It's so plain.
Yeah.
But then ultimately, if it was something else, would it take away from the
gag
idea
of
of the stamp?
Yeah. It could have just...
Maybe she was the envelope.
Oh, that's shade. Just a big square rectangle blob.
No, because it's white. Maybe it was part of it, like the envelope. I don't know. But I mean, I loved
No.
it. I loved the concept.
Yeah, I thought it was brilliant.
And to be fair, sold it. Like
Yeah.
she did the whole like.
As soon as she came down, I went, yes, I love it. And I went, she better turn to the side. And
She
she got
did.
to the front and went, and then shuffled. And I was like,
Yeah, and it was a shuffle,
Yeah.
but I actually totally dug it.
Yeah,
Like it was a little
definitely.
letter being shuffled across.
yeah, love that.
Yeah, bless it. Two
Bless.
blesses. Oh my god, she got two blesses.
Is she the only one so far?
Yes, no, she's not.
Oh,
we had one of the other queens for that. Next queen on the board is the one and only. We know her well. She's a star, and she is also the ambassador for UK
Yes.
Drag Race. Now on the programme, it's the Vivienne.
Vivienne.
I'm just going to say, I mean, I think she is very, very talented.
Yes.
Not only is she funny and can do accents, she sings live. She is not a dancer. She has said that herself on many occasions. However, that's not the be-all and end-all of it. She does looks, and she's conceptually arty.
That's 5 things right off the bat.
That's what I mean. So,
Yeah.
like, for me, when it comes to Vivienne, and that goes into the first one when she walked down as Pete Burns, Liverpool, I have to say, yes, you're wearing flats, girl. Yeah, but it went with the
That's
overall
what he wore.
Pete Burns look.
Yeah.
I loved the makeup. She looked
Yeah.
like him as well. Like the hair, it was like a shirt with trousers, wasn't it?
yeah, like a
tucked-
tailored suit.
Yeah,
thing.
kind of. Yeah, with a belt round. Oh my god, like so hot to trot.
So hot, yeah.
Loved
Should
it.
fit. It was well executed. It fitted
Yeah.
her lovely. You could tell she hadn't just nipped to Primark and bought a suit. And thought,
No,
oh, this
it's
will
like
do. This
it's
is Big
literally. You
Burns.
know that she has everything either made or she makes it herself. Like she's clever,
Yeah.
and she's been in the running for this for a long time. So I mean,
Yeah.
she's had a lot of time to thought process about what she wants and how she wants it to be. So I mean, for
Yes.
me, absolute bless,
Bless,
loved,
bless.
loved.
Yeah.
And then the second one, again, like I
Yeah.
loved it.
And I
Like,
wasn't expecting her to do that.
I was not.
To go that old lady and that.
I don't want to say like ugly.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
ugly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
'Cause
mean?
It wasn't glam.
It wasn't
Nothing about that
glamorous
is glam.
at all, but the makeup was on point, the wig was on point, the thing around the head,
Yeah.
the wellies, even though again flats, I totally get it, but ultimately characterised
Yes.
and based around the
And
character.
had fun with it. She was like,
and she
what's the-
she shuffled and she was doing the floss and like honestly, like hands down.
She didn't just put on her face and bob on a dress that the Queen's
No,
worn.
she emulated the Queen,
Yeah.
like how apart from the floss, because I mean the Queen ain't gonna stand there and do that, is she? But everything else around it, I thought was great. Like
Yeah.
really, oh girl, snap for you, snap
Two
for you.
blesses.
Two blesses,
Bless.
and I'm going to ordain you because I think both of those looks were brilliant. You've been ordained, darling. It's the highest one. That's the highest one.
Yes.
We've got one more.
Last one.
Last one is Vinegar Strokes.
I still don't understand what her name means.
It means the moment just before you're about to...
Yeah, but what? Why? Why is that?
I think it's
vinegar?
the facial expressions. I don't know. Maybe it's like the taste of vinegar. Like, I don't know.
Because it's like, oh yeah, like if you... I still don't get it.
No, I don't get it either. I don't. Maybe it's the top of the vinegar bottle. I don't
There's
know.
a queen I know called Testicle.
Oh, I know
Hon.
Tess.
Yeah,
Hi, Tess.
lovely. I didn't know that name was a pun name for about 2 years.
Testicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took me like 2 years to know that.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, just a fun
Congratulations.
fact about me.
And a queen not on the show.
Yeah. Well, hi, hun. She's beaut.
She's beautiful. She's amazing. Last one then.
Yeah, go.
Vinegar Strokes. I love her.
Yes.
I love her personality. I know we've said a few times she's like a mix between like Lenny Henry, Frank Bruno, like that kind of like. She's got that comedy aspect that I really appreciate. Girl, that look though. Oh, do you know what? I would have liked it if it was just the thing, and maybe like a big wing behind you of like Albert Square or something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, you know,
one of those cape
those
things that you
things,
put
like
up.
Trinity did.
Yeah.
Trinity Tuck did that for their where you're from thing, and it had like
and it
roller
had like
coasters in
roller
it.
coasters and stuff. Like if she'd
Something
have done
like
that, and behind it had been like the the dun dun dun, and had like I would have dug it. But I mean that squiggle, that blue squiggle
is not the one. I still don't know what the thing in her hair is.
Excuse us.
No.
Oh, is that a woodlouse?
Was it
Giant
meant to be the big
woodlouse?
wheel or something?
I don't know.
I still don't know what it
I
is.
mean, either way, like
It wasn't the one.
It wasn't the one, and like you are lush. Like I've got
That-
loads of time for you, but that costume
that's
was
a big mess.
that's a mess, girl. Mess, sort it out, mess. And then the second one. You're emulating her this evening. Look at you.
Yes, we've both gone for a bold yellow.
Bold yellow. I think this looks like, you know, when you cut up a sheet to do
I know what you're
Halloween
gonna say.
as the ghost,
And then they, like-
and then you put your arms, and you sew up the sides, and then just put your arms through in a
and
belt.
then they hadn't trimmed off the excess.
No, they haven't
it was
trimmed off
like-
the excess, and also there was like seams hanging down at the
Yeah.
bottom.
Yeah, sorry.
I
babe.
just, whoa, girl, like you are lovely and so funny. Like you made me laugh all the way through the episode, but
Yeah, we've done that bit now. We think you're really funny, and we think
do,
your
but your
personality's
costume
wonderful.
sucks ass,
But
girl. No.
And I feel bad. I'm sure you're lovely.
Say what you say.
I just don't like it.
No, I don't like it. I didn't like any of them, to be honest. But I mean, she's been saved. So I mean, you know, she might do more on the other episodes. So yes.
Please
so
do.
sorry, girl. Mess.
And wear a bigger lash for me, hun.
Wear a bigger lash.
In that one. I thought she didn't have a lash on.
No, she looks. Yeah, she just
But
looks.
she did, but it was a really small one.
Oh, can't relate.
So I was like, where are your lashes?
I like to see the makeup underneath my lash,
Right.
but you know, whatever. Yes, okay, so that's a mess as well. So that's all the queens. That's all the queens that we've got.
Oh, yeah.
And that was the book. So let's crack on to the end of the programme. We had a Shantae, You Stay, and a Lip Sync for Your Life. So Lip Sync for Your Life, honestly, I was left so completely 100% disappointed. I just didn't get what I wanted for a lip sync for Your Life. I didn't.
No, I did see Vinegar giving.
Oh no, she gave like.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Let's be specific then.
Okay.
I did not get what I wanted from Gothy.
No.
Like I really wanted her to give something, and it was so beige that I think at one point I was like,
I had to put a pillow over my face at one point because her
I want to
skirt
put a
was
pillow
coming
over
down.
your face. Yes, her skirt came
Her
down.
skirt came down, her nipple came out.
Yeah.
But and you could just tell that she was shitting herself the whole time.
Yeah,
and I was kind of like, come on, do something.
Anything, like you
Yeah.
don't have to death drop or do anything,
No.
but just some kind of energy. It just felt really flat and
Yeah.
unentertaining. And then you had Vinegar, who, to be fair, if she was against somebody else who had given loads, she probably would have been a bit flat and a bit uninteresting.
Because I did think,
But against Gothy, she was the right person to stay.
100%.
Do you know what I mean?
Because we thought Cheryl was teetering on the edge of having to lip sync.
She would have
we
been.
know she's a dancer.
She'd have been all over the stage. She'd
and
have been death
twirling,
dropping, and yeah.
splits, whatever. So I think Vinegar could have been in trouble there. But
Mm-hmm.
so in Vinegar's like I don't know what the word is. Good for her that it was gothy because she wasn't as inexperienced before.
No, you're totally right. I was
you could tell.
I was left, disappointed. But then again, it was the right decision for her to go home and her time. What I will say is that I am kind of glad that she's still in the competition, Vinegar.
Yes.
Because I do want to see what's next.
Yes.
Like, what if she amps it up? Because sometimes when they receive like the bottom two, especially with Cheryl now as well, they do kind of come in with this fire in their belly, like I don't want to be doing that again. So I'm kind of interested to see like where it goes from now.
And for the whole episode as a whole, I did enjoy her more. No disrespect to Gothy, but like we said, like she had the best entrance line.
Yep, agreed.
She had bags of personality. We just didn't like her outfits.
Yeah, but I mean, ultimately, again, it's not always down to that. But I mean, in
this context,
we're
here to talk about their outfits.
Talk about what they're wearing. But I mean, ultimately, she is lovely, and I'm glad that she's staying.
Same.
But that's it. That's the end of the episode. Oh my god.
No.
Until next Friday, Saturday, where there will be another one with another special guest. But no, no, of course not. Get your fan. Where's the fan? I like the fan. Will be as good. No. But no, I'm really excited. This is going to be every week that RuPaul's Drag Race UK comes out. A few days after, there will be our little thing that we're going to be doing about it. First of all, I have to say a massive thank you to you. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me, Han.
Oh my god, that was so good for me. It was so good for me. Thank you for coming. Thank you. I've had an absolute blast.
Yeah.
And yes, and we shall have another queen next week. And I don't think, they'll be as good as you, hun.
I mean, you've got big shoes to fill, hun.
Massive shoes, massive dancing, singing, acting shoes. What we will say is, if you have enjoyed the episode, then please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Let everybody else see it. Again, once we did say at the beginning, please don't send any hate or anything to any of the queens. This is a place of positive energy, and it is just really a kiki chat between two friends that you can watch out there. So no hate sent to any of the queens. Remember that behind the makeup there are people who have problems and anxiety and things that they have to deal with. So do not attack anyone.
Us.
Or us.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, don't attack me either. It's all meant in good jest and good
Yes.
fun. So thank you. So yes, if you do want to like, subscribe, and share, that'd be great. I'm also on Instagram. So is Scarlett's, and I'll put that on the post at the end. My name is The Demigod on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. TheDemigodd. So yeah, you can keep up with contact and ring the bell thing. Ring it. The bells.
You can ring my bell.
Oh, I was going with like Esmeralda. Ring the bell.
Or you gotta ring them bells.
See your two.
Liza Minnelli.
Oh, Liza.
Shame on you.
Shame on me. Thank you so much, everyone. We hope you've had a wonderful time. And from the two of us, signing off. We'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.